Good morning, student. Today, as in this video, I'm going to discuss about the Gestalt and behaviourism. Now, as we have discussed about the different approaches that have been developed by different psychologists, namely structuralism and functionalism. Now, Gestalt was in reaction towards the structuralism, as Gestalt psychologists did not like the idea of structuralism, that human mind could be formulated or studied through the structure of mind. So this idea about structuralism was not appropriate according to the Gestalt psychologist. Now the term, basically the Gestalt means anything which forms a regular pattern or a shape. Gestalt is used in modern Germany to mean the way a thing has been placed or put. Now children, the Gestalt theory emphasized that the whole of anything is greater than its part. For example, when you look at the flower and a pot, they are two different objects, but when they are placed all together, we see it as a whole, not into a discrete elements. So this was the basic idea behind the Gestalt psychology. What we experience is more important as compared to the input received from the environment. It means the image that we form about a particular element in the environment that we see, that is more important than what the environment what the information we tries to receive from the environment. Now here they have given the example. For example, the light from a series of flashing bulbs formed on our retina, we actually experience a moment of light. When we see a movie, we actually have a series of rapidly moving images of still pictures falling on our retina. Thus, our perceptual experience is more than the element. Perceptual experience means the mental image that we form in our mind that help us to define a particular concept. So this was a term that refers to perceptual experiences. Experience is holistic, it is a Gestalt. Now if they compare that, basically under the behaviourism they have talked about, this was also a revolt against the structuralism, as they did not like the idea of the structure of mind. Now here they have the two, namely psychologists John Watson and B.F. Skinner, has given their own theories under the behaviourism. They were the two prominent psychologists who worked under behaviourism. Now as the different theories were developing, so they were mostly interested in knowing the behavior in terms of observable and in scientific principles. So basically they wanted to know that behavior could be measured by using different classical conditioning. So classical conditioning was one of the prominent characteristics of behaviorism. So under the classical conditioning, stimulus and response could be seen. For example, when every day the food is given to the dog, he tries to give response on the basis of the stimulus. Stimulus means, for example, when the bell is being rung, he moves towards his food plate. So basically he comes to know that when the bell is going to be ring, the food is going to be placed on my container. So this was the response which was known as classical conditioning. Now according to him, scientific psychology must focus on what is observable and verifiable. He defined psychology as a study of behavior or response to stimuli which can be measured and studied objectively. Behaviorism of Watson was further developed by many influential psychologists who are known as behavioristic. Now the people who were mostly influenced by the Watson, they were known by the term behavioristic. Most prominent among them was Skinner, who applied behaviorism to a wide range of situations and popularized the approach. For a number of decades, this approach became as a prominent approach in the field of psychology.